Hello and welcome to Two Car Pros. Today we're going to show you how to replace the transmission fluid and filter for a Honda Civic between the years of 2009 and 2011. The first thing we need to do is get underneath the vehicle and remove the transmission drain plug. It's just a 3/8 drive on a ratchet. Set it to the off setting and remove it by twisting it to the left, making sure you have a drain pan ready because the transmission fluid will be flowing out of that hole. Once we have the plug out, we're going to need to clean it. There's a magnet on the end of it that catches metal filings that just occur naturally as the transmission is working over the years, so we're just going to clean that back off, and then we're also going to remove the washer and replace it. Now we can replace the plug, making sure that we use a new washer. The torque specification is 29 foot-pounds. Next, we need to remove the airbox so we have access to the transmission filter. Next, we can remove the transmission filter. It's pretty small and looks like this and only has 2 lines holding it in and I believe a little brace. It was really tough to get the camera in there to get the correct angles and such so you can see it, but I do have a diagram a little bit later to show you exactly what it looks like. Next, we're going to show our old filter next to our new one and make sure that they're identical. Here's a great diagram on how the transmission filter is held in place and how you can hook it back up. Now we can replace our transmission filter. After you're done replacing it, it's a good idea to grab a flashlight and check around there to make sure that both hoses are on the input and output of the filter. Now we can remove the transmission dipstick, which is located here, it's kind of by the battery, and remove it and replace it with a transmission funnel. And now we can replace the amount of fluid that came out. Here's a little tip on screen. It looks like you're going to be using about 2.5 quarts if you're just draining it and refilling it, but the total capacity of the transmission is 6.2 quarts. I would pick up 3 quarts just to be on the safe side. So I would add 2.5 quarts or however much came out of the transmission if you want to measure it, but that is the official spec from Honda. And you can also do it by adding quarts and checking the dipstick. And once you have reached the level on the dipstick where it indicates that it's full, we can go ahead and replace the airbox. Once the airbox has been replaced, we can turn the vehicle on, making sure that our automatic transmission fluid is at the fill mark. And then we're just going to cycle through the gears, real easy, and make sure that it shifts properly. Next, we're going to go and check on the transmission fluid, and if it's dropped any, go ahead and add some more until it's at the fill line once again. Now we know that the transmission is totally full and at the factory specification. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure you're subscribed to catch our future videos coming soon. Thanks again, we'll see you next time.